Charlotte, there is one guy,
Join the meeting.
Tommy Kennan. We have to call him personally. He's an elder
I saw
guy.
that.
So I'm going to bring these guys on, but at the same time, can you tell me his phone number?
Yes. All right, it's not written on.
It should be on the very front of the jacket. All
right, got it. It's 817-219-8389.
Okay, I'm going to bring everybody in, and I'm going to call him. I'll try to bring them in as let's see, Jill Stevens, and then her son, Logan Stevens. Where'd he go? Right there. Guzman. Okay. All right. And then I'll call him. But let me. Eight, 3, 8, 9.
All right. Let's start with Logan Stevens. Where are you? There you are. No, you're Jill. I'm looking for Logan. There you are. Hello, Logan. Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
My name is Charlotte Staples, and I'm your prosecutor today. A peace officer gave you a citation for exceeding the maximum speed limit. Because of your age, you're required to take driver's safety class anytime you get a moving violation until you turn 25. Another part of the law says that every licensed Texas driver has the right to take a driver's safety class once every 12 months to keep a moving violation off your record. So let me ask you, the simplest way through this is for you to say, I haven't taken driver's safety class in the last 12 months. I'd like to take it now to keep this off my record. Is something you're eligible for?
I don't believe so, ma'am.
Okay. So then I have to make you an offer that also includes driver's safety class. That's the law. I just wanted to give you the cheaper option if it was eligible. All right. So it's a $225 citation. I propose to knock it down to $180. You'd have to take driver's safety class. I'd give you time to take care of all that, and I would keep it off your record. Can you live with that?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. How long do you need to come up with $180 and take driver's safety class and get us the certificate of completion? Do you need more than 90 days?
No.
Okay. So you have to go 4 months, 120 days with no tickets, and that's the part that keeps this off your record, okay?
All righty, ma'am.
All right, that is it. Do you have any questions?
No, ma'am.
All right. You have a good day.
You too.
All right. Oh, you're free to go. Mr. Stevens and Miss Stevens, you're free to go.
Thank you.
Logan, I can see you rocking out. All right. Caden Guzman, where are you? I don't see you. Okay. Mr. Casio? I don't see you. Mr. Johnson? Oh, Teresa Johnson. I'm looking for Levi Johnson.
Levi is trying to get signed in. He's having a little bit of problems right now, but he's working on it.
We'll wait. Thank you. All right, Tommy Keenan. No. Natalie Menares.
Wait, Kennan is here. He's the one that's conference. I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
And I had it on muted, so I couldn't. I was telling you, and I was like, okay.
All right.
Mr. Kennan.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to stop talking. I want you to listen to the state's attorney, okay?
Okay.
Mr. Kennan, my name is Charlotte Staples, and I'm your prosecutor today. A peace officer gave you a citation for failing to cover your load to prevent spillage. It's a $181 citation. I propose that I knock it down to $155, give you time to pay it, and keep it off your record. Can you live with that?
Yeah, okay.
How long do you need to pay that out? 30 days, 60 days, 90 days? What do you need?
Well, you want me to drive down there and pay you today?
Okay, that works. I'll give you 10 days, so in case there's traffic today. But you'll have to go 30 days.
Courthouse?
Yes, sir. Is that, Christy, are y'all open to take payments, or are you closed? Okay.
Yeah.
So you'll have to go 30 days with no tickets, and that's the part that keeps this off your record, okay?
We'll do it. Thank you very much.
You have a good afternoon. Bye-bye.
Mr. Kennan, hold on. Charlotte,
Okay,
They have to submit their plea to the judge. Is that not how he does it at,
That's true.
do it now?
ma'am? Do I?
That's true. If this judge wants to hear
Yeah,
everybody
He
before they
usually
leave.
lets you do whatever you feel comfortable, and then we'll pull him in, and then you just repeat the plea
I
agreement.
apologize. I apologize.
You're
Mr. Kennan,
fine.
you need to hang out. We'll get you on your way in just a minute. Natalie Menares. I see you, Natalie.
I'm here.
Natalie, my name is Charlotte Staples. I'm your prosecutor today. A peace officer gave you a citation for driving without insurance and for driving with not having a driver's license. Oh my gosh, bless your heart. Okay, so this is $421 ticket for the driver's license and $573 for the insurance. So your tickets come to $1,000. Well, $994. So, do you have insurance now?
No, I don't.
Okay. Do you have a driver's license now?
I
Join
have
the meeting.
but I did get my certificate for the online test. But
Okay.
since the court has a hold on it, I can't get my license right now.
Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. I will dismiss the driver's license ticket so you can get your driver's license, and you will owe $573 on the insurance. I can give you 5 months to pay that out. That's just over $100 a month, okay? But if you get no more tickets for 6 months, no tickets, 5 months to pay it out, this will all stay off your record, all right?
Okay.
But you need to get that driver's license, right?
Yes, ma'am, for sure.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much. I need you to hang out, and the judge is going to talk to you, make sure you understand the terms of this agreement.
Okay.
Okay. So,
No, you stay there, Mr. Kennan.
Tatum Niddert? No. All right.
Neither.
Guillermo Rodriguez?
Yes, ma'am.
Guillermo?
Yes, ma'am.
He's on the, yes, he's there.
Okay. Guillermo, my name is Charlotte Staples. I'm your prosecutor today. A peace officer gave you a citation for exceeding the maximum speed limit. You are under age 25, which means you're required to take driver safety class for anything that I set up for you. But you also have the right to take driver safety class once every 12 months as a licensed Texas driver. Have you had driver safety class in the last 12 months?
No, ma'am, I have not.
Okay, so the cheapest way through this is for you to post $144, which is the court costs, to the town, and then complete driver safety course online. It's a 6-hour program. You can stop it and start it, and you'd get us your certificate of completion within 90 days. Other than that, I'd have to charge you more money and make you do driver safety anyway. So do you want to do the cheaper way?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, great. I need you to stay on the line, and the judge wants to make sure that you understand what you've agreed to, but you're done with me. So if you please mute and wait for the judge.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, Ashton Strahan. Mr. Strahan,
Yeah,
hello.
yes, ma'am.
Hi, I'm Charlotte Staples. I'm your prosecutor today. Peace officer gave you a citation for possession. I propose it's a $281 citation, but I think more importantly, we can keep this off your record. I can knock it down. Parent notice. Is your parent online with us?
No, ma'am, she is not. She's at the doctor's with my little brother.
Okay, Christy.
He didn't have to. The judge
Okay.
requests that I offer or
Just wanted to
at
make
least make
sure.
some note. Yes.
Okay. So, Ashton, what we can do is I can knock it down to $250, but you've got to do class and you've got to do community service. The class is going to be at least 6 hours, and it's going to be drug awareness class.
Yes, ma'am.
and you're going to have to do 8 hours community service.
Yes, ma'am.
And that's going to be at any nonprofit. Okay.
Okay.
So you
Yes, ma'am.
find not, charity work is part of life. Community service is just part of life. So find something you care about, be it animals, be it the environment, be it teaching underprivileged kids how to play basketball and have a good time. You find
Yes, ma'am.
something that suits your soul, that is a nonprofit organization, and do 8 hours community service, and then this will all stay off your record. So I'll give you,
Yes, ma'am.
can you get all that done in 90 days?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so 90 days to complete. You have to go 120 days with no tickets of any sort.
Yes, ma'am.
That's what keeps it off your record, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I need you to stay on the line, but you can mute, and the judge will be here in just a second to talk with you.
Yes, ma'am. Thank
All right.
you.
Thank you. All right, Tatum Neidert, Levi Johnson, Cruz Casio.
Levi is on just by audio. He couldn't get the video to work.
Okay.
He's trying to take it off mute. This is his mom.
All right.
What are the last three of his phone number?
2121.
Okay.
121. That's okay.
Let's see if
So
it's
that's Levi.
holding
And
it.
Levi's mom. What are the last three of your phone number?
Mine is 4174.
I don't
My
even.
picture is kind of like the beach picture.
Oh,
Oh,
I
okay.
can't get
Got
my
it.
picture fixed. I don't know what I've done.
Well, it's
Okay.
lovely. All
he's
right.
Thank you.
unmuted now, so he's unmuted now.
Okay, Levi, my name is Charlotte Staples, and I'm your prosecutor today. A peace officer gave you a citation for disregarding a stop sign. That is a $311 citation. I propose, the law requires that as long as you're under age 25, anytime you get a moving violation, you're required to take a driver safety class. Have you had a driver safety class in the last 12 months?
No, ma'am.
Okay, because another part of the law says everybody has the right to, every licensed Texas driver has the right to
John
take a driver,
Pierce.
has the right to
Join
take
the meeting.
a driver safety program once every 12 months. And that's cheaper to just take the class than for me to make you pay money and take the class. So do you have $144 that you can post at City Hall in the next 10 days?
Yes, ma'am.
Fantastic. All right, then you'll have 90 days to take the 6-hour computer class and present proof of your certificate of completion to the court, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Teresa, do you have any questions about that?
No, we will get it taken care of. Thank you.
You're welcome. I need y'all to stick around and talk to the judge.
Okay.
He'll be here in just a minute. Okay, so Tatum Neidert or Cruz Casio, either of you here? All right, Christy, also Caden Guzman.
Sorry.
All right, those three people are the last of this docket.
Let me pull in Jim Minter. Yes, Bells, iPhone. Who are you calling on behalf of?
I'm calling on Christy. Well, Christy invited me, so I am calling for myself. I got a ticket.
What?
I'm the one that went in first.
Wait, what is your name? Huh? No.
Payamps.
Okay, hold on, ma'am. We're gonna get you just a moment. Mr. Kennan, okay. All right, Charlotte, go ahead. Judge Minter is joining us. Okay, Mr. Kennan, you're about to hear your name, so listen up, okay?
Okay.
Go ahead.
Judge Minter, he's still connecting.
Let me make sure I'm not holding him up. No.
No, he's connecting to audio.
I don't know how to make that. Bing Bing has joined the meeting. You know, the ones by phone. I don't know how to make that stop.
I don't either, but it's not my favorite.
No, it's very disruptive. There he is.
Good afternoon, Judge Minter. Good afternoon. You're muted.
Now you're good. Oh.
Now you're muted. Judge, you're muted. Judge Minter, there we go.
Now I should be unmuted.
You are.
Good.
Judge, we've got a handful of defendants from the first docket that are ready for to talk with you.
All right.
We've got Logan Stevens, is a 17-year-old with a moving violation, and he will need to pay $180 and do driver safety class and complete that within 90 days and have $120 deferred period.
Mr. Stevens, is that your understanding of the agreement? Mr. Stevens, can you hear me? Christy, do we still have him?
Oh, you know what, Charlotte? He's the son and mom that we let go first, and then I caught it.
I'm sorry. Your
That
Honor,
was my fault as well.
I didn't keep him to talk to you. I am sorry.
That's all right. That's all right.
Okay, but we got everybody else.
Okay.
All right.
His mother did appear, and she told Charlotte that she understood as well.
Okay. Is it recorded?
That part was not, no.
Okay.
Next, we have Tommy Keenan, and he is on the phone.
Mr. Keenan, you're listening.
Yes,
Okay.
I'm listening.
He has agreed to pay $155 within 10 days and get no further citations for 30 days for a deferred agreement.
Mr. Kenny, is this your understanding of the agreement?
Yes, all right.
All right. And
That's the best ever, huh?
all right, sir. And you can plead guilty, not guilty, or no contest, sir, if you want to take advantage of this agreement.
It wasn't a righteous ticket, but I'll pay it anyway.
Okay. You have to give me a plea, sir, and it either has to be guilty, not guilty, or no contest.
Was no contest.
That means that you're agreeing to the prosecution's offer, but you're not.
Join the meeting.
I'm guilty.
All right, sir. I'll accept your plea. We'll enter it into the records of court. Thank you very much, and good luck to you, sir.
God bless you too.
Next, we have Natalie Moneres. She has a citation for driving without insurance, and she has agreed to pay $573 within 5 months and have 6 months deferred. And in exchange, we will not stop her from getting her driver's license, which she's in the process of.
Okay. Ma'am, is that your understanding of the agreement?
Yes, sir.
How old are you?
I'm 18.
Okay. Were you 17 when you got the ticket?
Yes, sir.
Is that your mom with you?
Yes.
Okay. Ma'am, you understand what's going on here today?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. All right, Natalie, what's your plea? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
No contest.
All right, I'll accept your plea. We'll enter it in the records of court. Thank you very much, and good luck to you.
Thank you.
Your Honor, next we have Guillermo Rodriguez. He received a citation for exceeding the maximum speed limit and has asked to post $144 and take the driver safety class.
Okay. Is that your understanding of the agreement, Ms. Rodriguez?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. And your plea, guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
I would like to plead no contest, Your Honor.
All right, so we'll accept your plea. We'll enter it into the records of court. Thank you very much, and good luck to you.
Thank you, sir.
Your Honor, next we have Ashton Strahan, who received a citation for possession. He has accepted a deferred offer to pay $250, take the drug awareness class, do 8 hours community service, and agrees that he can get that all done within 90 days, and the deferred period will be 120 days.
Mr. Strahan, is that your understanding of the agreement?
Yes, sir.
How do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
All right, sir, I'll accept your plea. We'll enter it into the records of court. Thank you
Yes,
very
sir.
much, and good luck.
Thank you.
Your Honor, last on the docket, we have Levi Johnson, who received a citation regarding a stop sign. He has asked to post $144 within the next 10 days and take a driver safety course.
Mr. Johnson, is that your understanding of the agreement?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And your plea, guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contact.
All right, sir, I'll accept your plea. We'll enter it into the records of court. Thank you very much and good luck to you.
Okay, so if we've dealt with your file, if we've dealt with your case, you're free to go. You don't have to stay on the line. But we've got 3 people from that docket that did not appear. I'm going to hold them just in case they show up late. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Who are these other people that are holding?
121.
Can I ask a question?
Sure, you can ask a question.
Yes, I'm Guillermo Rodriguez's mom. This is going, the no context and the driver's course is going to keep that off his record, correct?
That's correct, ma'am, as long as he abides by the agreement.
Okay, and then how long do we have to pay that for 144?
Ms. Staples, about how long?
10 days.
10 days, ma'am.
Thank you, sir.
All right, thank you.
Okay. Jessica Rodriguez, did we already dispatch with your you were there for your son? Is that right?
Yes.
Okay, you're free to go. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, who else? Oh, there we go. That's what I want to see. Good afternoon. All right. Holiday. All right, so Christy, are we ready for the next? I don't know if I'm ready for the next. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's do the next batch of people. And I'll keep the last of the last docket in front of me in case they show up. Mr. Glessner. Mr. Glessner, would you unmute? Lee, will you unmute? Oh, hi.
Got it.
You're what?
Oh, I got it. I found it.
Okay. Mr. Glessner, my name is Charlotte Staples and I'm your prosecutor today. A peace officer gave you a citation for possession and a citation for consumption of alcohol on licensed premises. So I propose, all right, your ticket, the consumption ticket is $448. The possession ticket is $356. I propose to plea and bar, aka dismiss if you meet the terms of the other agreement we're going to make, the alcohol citation. And in order to keep the possession citation off your record, you'd need to pay $365, take a drug awareness class, and do 8 hours community service. But then I would dismiss the whole $448 of the other citation. Can you live with that?
Yeah, I believe I can. Yes.
Okay. So that's 365. That's going to be a 6 or 8 hour class, depending on what you choose. There are some that are 6 hours, some are longer. And then 8 hours community service at any nonprofit.
All right.
And then you go 180 days with no tickets, and then your agreement is met. And at that point, we dismiss the other citation for the consumption of alcohol on site. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. I need you to stick around, and the judge will want to make sure that you made this agreement. But please mute, but stick around.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right, Ryan Howard. Oh, there you are. Hi.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes. Mr.
Okay.
Howard, my name is Charlotte Staples. I'm your prosecutor today. A peace officer gave you a citation for exceeding the maximum speed limit. It is a $250 citation. I propose to knock it down to $220 and give you time to pay it and keep it off your record. Can you live with that?
Off the record?
Yes. Yes, so this is a deferred offer, so it would stay off your record provided you pay the money and don't get any tickets during the deferred time.
I believe that's fair.
Okay. How long do you need to pay the money without taking all your pocket money? 10 days, 30 days, 60 days? What do you need?
How about 60 days?
Okay. You have to go 90 days with no tickets, and that's the deferred period, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, the judge is going to want to hear it from your mouth that you're pleading no contest and you've accepted the terms of this agreement, so stick around, but please feel free to mute, and he'll be on here in just a minute.
Okay, thank you.
Francisco Marino. Mr. Glessner, can you mute, please? We'll be with you in a minute. Sorry, thanks. Isabel, you're up. Isabel, can you unmute?
Mute. Okay.
There you are.
Yes, I can hear you. Yeah.
Isabel, my name is Charlotte Staples. You received a citation for exceeding the maximum speed limit. It is a $275 citation. I propose, because of your speed, the judge is going to require that you take driver's safety class. But what I can do is I can knock the fine down to $200. You take driver's safety class, and I keep it off your record. Can you live with that?
Yes.
Okay. Can you get all that? Can you pay that money and get that class completed in 90 days?
Yes.
All right, then you're going to have 4 months, 120 days to go with no tickets, and that's part of this deal that you're making, okay?
Yes.
All right, so I need you to, when the judge asks, you're going to tell him you're pleading no contest. You're going to take the offer, and then we'll be done. But the judge needs to hear it from your mouth, okay?
Okay, awesome.
All right, so please mute, but stick around.
All right.
Francisco Marino?
Yes, ma'am. Can you hear me?
Yes, hi. Mr. Marino, my
Okay.
name is Charlotte Staples. You received a citation for a moving violation, and because you have a CDL, I don't have the option to keep it off your record. So your options are this. You can set it for a trial. You can, I'll make you an offer to pay $250 for a conviction. Let me write that down so I don't forget.
Oh, $250, but there's no way to keep it off my record?
No, sir. But if you want to hire a traffic defense attorney, they have tools available to them that you, without an attorney, don't have. So your 3 options are have a trial, hire an attorney, or take a conviction that goes on your record. Would you like to reset this and have a chance to talk to some attorneys?
No. I just have one question. How long will the conviction stay on my record?
I do not know that for a fact, but I believe it's 6 years.
6 years?
Yes, sir. But again, that's not a part of the law that I know. It's my recollection. The last time I looked at it, I believe it was 6 years. I could be wrong. Do you want to reset this and give yourself a chance to research it? Or to talk to an attorney?
Okay, if I talk to an attorney, how will I go about going back to you guys?
We'll just reset this, and we'll put you on the next docket, and I'll talk to you then after you've had a chance to talk to an attorney and know what your options are, okay?
Okay, put me on the next docket, and then I guess send me the day and whatever I need to do, and I'll see if I can get a hold of an attorney, see if I can keep this off my record.
Exactly. All right, Christy, can we just reset him without talking to the judge? Okay. So, Mr. Marino, you are free to go, and I'll talk to you next month.
You will send a notice, right?
Yes, you'll receive notice.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Muhammad Riaz. Robert Rothfuss. Thomas Scott. Oh, Mr. Scott, there you are. Mr. Scott, if you could unmute. Hello.
How's it going?
It's going all right. How are you today?
I'm all right.
All right, Mr. Scott, my name is Charlotte Staples. I'm your prosecutor today. You received a citation for paraphernalia. It is a $281 citation. What I propose is to knock your citation down to $250. You'd have to take a class on drug awareness, and you'd have to do 8 hours community service. But that keeps it off your record if you get no further tickets during the deferred period. Is that something you can commit to?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. How long, you tell me, 10 days, 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, how long do you need to take a 6-hour class do 8 hours community service at any nonprofit, and pay $250. How long do you need to do that?
As far as y'all's regulations on the class, does it have to be an in-person one, or does it, can you do it
No.
online?
You
I
can
know
do it
there's-
online, but it has to be live.
Okay. Let's do 60 days. I'm out of town a lot, so
Okay.
don't have a lot of time.
And you can, and so you'll have to go 90 days with no tickets. That's the part that keeps it all off your record. Okay.
Okay.
And if you're on the road a lot, you need to know that you can do this community service wherever you like at any nonprofit. So if you spend half your week in Alabama and half your week in Texas, you can do it in Alabama if that's what you need to do. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, no, I got someone in Wise County I've done stuff for on the weekends,
Okay.
so
Okay,
I got it.
Good. All right. I need you to stick around. The judge is going to want to hear that you agree to these and that you're pleading no contest. Okay. So
Okay.
stick around. The judge will be here in a minute.
All right. Bye.
All right. Bye. All right. Robert Rothfuss, Muhammad Raiz, Dreama Scroggins, Damon Summers, Elizabeth Zuniga, Tatum Nadir. Oh, Elizabeth. Hello, Elizabeth.
Yeah.
My
Hello.
name is Charlotte Staples, and I'm your prosecutor today. Peace officer gave you a citation for exceeding the maximum speed limit. It's a $200 citation. I propose to knock that down to $165, give you time to pay it, and keep it off your record. Can you live with that?
I would like to get another option, see if I can get it removed, because the model of the vehicle is incorrectly on that citation. So I wanted to see if they could be dismissed due to
A
technical
typo?
issues. Mm-hmm.
No, ma'am. The only thing that would get it dismissed is if I can't prove that that's you. So that the citation itself is not proof of what happened. It's a memorialization of the interaction you had with the officer. So the actual charging document does not care what kind of vehicle you were driving. It only cares that it was you and the violation of law being the speeding. But that used to be something about 25 years ago that happened regularly if any of the tickets got written wrong. But if your ticket says you're a woman and you're actually a man, or if it says that you weigh 300 pounds and you only weigh 120, that's not enough to dismiss the ticket. Fair enough?
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
So you can live with the 165 and keep it off your record?
Can I do community service?
You can do, I can let you do the whole thing in community service, but it requires that you take a conviction. So if you want to do the whole thing in community service, that's absolutely fine. That would be right there. That's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 hours of community service.
And it would go against my record?
It goes on your record, yes.
Okay. And the other one is how much? 160?
Yes, 165. And I can give you time to pay it, so it doesn't take all your walking around money. And so if you needed 90 days to pay it out, that's fine.
Yeah. And there's no way I can do community hours without impacting my record?
No, ma'am.
Is it, can I speak to the judge and see if they're able to accommodate that for me?
If you want to file for indigency and have a hearing showing to convince the judge that you are unable to pay any monies, then I'm not going to stop you. But
yeah, because I recently had a reduction in household income, so I'm really tight in my budget right now. So if they can allow me to do community service without hitting my record, that would be awesome for me.
Okay, that's beyond me. If you want to ask the judge, that's your choice. Okay. Christy, let's put her at the end of the docket so she can have that conversation with the judge, okay? Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, so Mr. Niedert, Mr. Passio, Mr. Guzman, Mr. Summers, Ms. Scroggins, Mr. Riaz, Mr. Rothfuss. None of these are here, so I'm going to put them in the failure to appear docket. And Christy, we're ready for the judge.
mute. Sorry.
Oh, hi. Who are you?
My name is Kimberly Brown. I'm sorry, I don't know how to do Zoom very
Okay.
well.
I don't have you on this docket yet, so you just hang on. I know we've got your file coming up.
Okay, I'm sorry. Thank
That's
you.
okay. Judge Minter.
Don't worry, Kim. This is all a learning process.
Judge Minter, we've got Lee Glassner is ready to tell you that he's accepted an offer. Mr. Glassner has a citation for possession, and he has agreed to pay $365, take an awareness class, and do 8 hours community service, and go 180 days with no further tickets, and that would keep everything off his record.
Mr. Glassner, is that your understanding the agreement?
Yes, sir. Yes, Your Honor.
And your plea is guilty, not guilty, or no contest, sir?
No contest.
All right, we'll accept your plea. We'll enter it into the court records of the court. Thank you very much, and your excuse, sir.
You have a wonderful day, Your Honor.
Your Honor, next we have Ryan Howard, and Mr. Howard has accepted the deferred offer to pay $220 within 60 days and get no citations for 90 days.
Mr. Howard, is that your understanding the agreement? All right, you're muted, sir.
It is, Your Honor. Sorry about that.
How do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest, sir.
We'll accept your plea. We'll enter it into the records of the court. Thank you very much. Your excuse, sir. Good luck.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Your Honor, next we have Isabel Payampis. Isabel, I fear that I slaughtered your name. Would you turn off your mute?
Yes.
Okay. Isabel received a citation and has agreed to pay $200 and take a driver's safety class and get those completed within 90 days and get no tickets for 120 days to keep this off her record.
Ma'am, is that your understanding of the agreement?
Yes, no contest.
All right. I'll accept your plea. We'll enter it into the records of the court. Thank you very much. Good luck to you, ma'am, and your excuse.
Thank you.
Your Honor, next we have Thomas Scott. He has agreed to take to pay $250, take an awareness class, and do 8 hours community service. All of that within 60 days, and get no further tickets for 90 days in order to keep this off his record.
Is that your understanding of the agreement, Mr. Scott?
Yes, sir.
How do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
All right, sir. I'll accept your plea. We'll enter it into the records of the court. Thank you very much. Good luck.
Have a good day.
All right, your excuse.
Your Honor, next we have Elizabeth Zuniga, and she wants to ask for to be found indigent so that she can do the entire fine in community service and have it not go on her record. Where
Okay.
That's not something I do.
Right. Ma'am, before I can find you indigent, we have to have a resolution to your case.
Okay.
Do you have a plea? You plead guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
Okay. I'll accept your plea. What are the charges, Ms. Staples?
10 miles an hour over the speed limit.
Okay. And the recommended fine? The fine set on the ticket is $200, and I offered to knock it down to $165. That's my recommendation. All right. Ma'am, you can discharge this at 16 hours community service without an indigency finding. So if you just want to do 16 hours of community service, then you would discharge it.
Okay, and it will not impact my driving record?
No, ma'am, it will impact your driving record.
It will?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, is there an option where like it wouldn't? Because the reason I'm asking for community.
Yeah, let me stop you for just a minute. You'll have to discuss that with the prosecutor. Okay. Do you want to? Do we have anyone else waiting, Ms. Staples? Do you want to talk?
No,
to
sir.
her?
That's it. I'm happy to talk with her again, but she was hoping to have an indigency hearing, hoping that it would allow her to do all of it in community service and not go on her record. But
I will allow it to go to do community service, okay? But she'll have to fill out the indigency package. But you're not, that offer that I heard from you did not include any type of probation. So kick me out of the room if you would, Miss Adams, and let them discuss it for a while. I think we have someone else waiting, and just get back to me when y'all are ready. Thank
Thank you,
you.
Judge. All right, Ms. Zuniga, the best, you're saying that it's a financial issue, and the best thing I think I can offer you is I can give you up to 5 months to pay that out, and it would keep it off your record. So that would be about $32 a month.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay. So that's 150 days to pay that out, and no tickets for 6 months, 180 days. And that's the part that keeps it off your record. Okay?
Okay.
All right, Christy, do you want to invite him back in, and we'll do this, get her on her way? Judge, you're muted. Judge, upon further conversation, Ms. Zuniga has agreed to pay $165 over the course of 150 days and go 180 days with no tickets, and that will keep this off of her record.
Okay. Ma'am, is that your understanding of the agreement?
Yes.
Okay. How do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
Okay. Now, ma'am, I will accept your plea. We'll enter it into the records of court. Now, if you believe that you are indigent, you may fill out a form that the court clerk will send you, and we can hold an indigency hearing for you. If you're trying not to either do community service or pay the fine.
Okay. I guess I'll just pay the fine.
Okay. All right. All right. Thank you very much, ma'am, and you're excused.
Thank you.
All right, Judge, that's it for that part of the docket. So I'll see you in a few minutes. Oh, yes.
Wait, before you kick me off. Could we do one thing? Charlotte, if you would you read what their violation is?
Of course.
I just kind of want to know what they're pleading guilty for too.
Okay.
Okay.
I can do
Other
that.
than that, things are working smoothly. So kick me off and bring me back when you want me.
All right. Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
David.
Join the meeting.
All right. Let's start at the top. Jason Boris, are you present? Okay. Kimberly Brown, I know you're present. You are up. Can you unmute? Ms. Brown, can you unmute?
It is. Sorry.
There you go.
I live in the sticks. Sorry, it took a minute.
It happens. All right. Ms.
Madam
Brown,
Prosecutor, thank you for letting me spend time to talk to you. I appreciate that.
it's absolutely your right to say, hey, what can we do to manage this? So my name is Charlotte Staples, and I'm your prosecutor.
You're not I can't hear you.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
I can't hear you.
Christy, can you hear me? All right, Christy can hear me. Christy can hear me. I don't know why you cannot. So other people on the Zoom can hear me.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you right now. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
breathe.
so sorry.
That's okay. That's okay. Breathe. It's Zoom. We're all learning. Okay. Ms. Brown, my name is Charlotte Staples, and I'm your prosecutor today. A peace officer gave you a citation for a traffic violation. It's a $262 citation. I propose to knock it down to $205, give you time to pay it out, and keep it off your record.
My apologies. Did you receive my documents, ma'am?
I received that you provided printouts from the Mayo Clinic of medications you're reporting to be on. I'm not
extenuating circumstances in which case I did this. I'm not saying I'm not guilty. I'm not saying I didn't violate the traffic signal. I'm just saying that there were extenuating circumstances that I'm not familiar with your city outside of Giant Burger and Love's. And all I needed to do was attempt to try to go to a closest restroom. I wasn't attempting to stop at that Dollar General. I was attempting to try to go to the Giant Burger. I did, and I know this is on record. Ultimately, I ended up, because I got stopped, urinating on myself. But I have a clean record. I've never done anything wrong. I've tried to give you documentation as to the new medications I was on that caused this. I'm just asking, because I have a clean record, is there any way this could not have become a warning? You see how stressed I am. My father was in law enforcement for 35 years. I'm a first responder, registered nurse in trauma centers. I just feel that I have truly learned a lesson that I don't feel was the punishment was worth the crime.
Okay, I hear what you're saying, and I absolutely am aware that new medications can be a surprise how they affect us. However, as sympathetic as I am to your embarrassing circumstance and how much you have probably figured out how to never have to go through that again, my job is to make sure that the law is complied with. So I'm going to give you an opportunity to keep this off your record, absolutely. And I'm going to tell you, this is not a judgment on you being a bad person. This is strictly a matter of an officer saw a traffic violation. And I will tell you that this is what I do for a job. And at least 20 people lie to my face a day. So if I were to give passes for situations I'm sympathetic with, I would not have a job. Because I honestly can tell you people are not truthful with me all day, every day. So I believe you. You seem very sincere, and I'm sympathetic with the frustrations that the new medications have created in your life. But that's not that's not reason to dismiss a moving violation. But what I can do is I can absolutely keep it off your record. I can knock it down to $205. I can give you up to 5 months to pay that out if that's part of the problem.
And that's the lowest you can do.
Well, actually, if you want, I can let you take a driver's safety class where you post $144 within 10 days. And then you take a 6-hour online pause, stop, it's recorded so you can stop and start again at your leisure. Driver safety class. That's the cheapest way way to manage it.
Is there a chance I could speak to the judge to see if he would be any more lenient than what you're offering?
So far, I'm not going to try and stop you from speaking to the judge, but he's going to ask guilty, not guilty, or no contest. But he has fewer resources available than I do. Christy, what's the court cost on Ms. Brown's citation? Do you have that in front of you?
I just don't think somebody as me would make up something by actually researching the newer medications I was on and make a point to send it all to you if that was a made up thing.
I'm not saying that you didn't. I believe that you're on these medications.
You say people lie a lot, so
I'm saying that. All right, so I'm not saying that you're lying. I'm saying that I have to go by the facts in front of me, and you being on medication does not give you a free pass on moving violations. So I absolutely believe you, and I am sympathetic, and I am so sorry you had to go through that. But it is not a legal excuse to a moving violation.
But I'm not a habitual offender of any way. I've had a clean driver's record. And I just don't know if there's a chance that possibly this could be, if I could have time to present it to the judge, could I have that chance, and would it even matter? Or can I have that chance? And
I don't know that it would matter. I'd be surprised simply because this is a matter of law. It's not a matter of, holy crap, I'm so sorry that happened. This is not a matter of a kid ran out in the street and you swerved and you ran into a pole to avoid hitting the kid. I mean, that's a judgment call. This is a matter of your medications affected your compliance with the Texas Transportation Code. And that's not an exception to complying with the code.
If it pleases the court, I would still like, if it's possible, to speak to the judge.
Okay, so the way to do that is we set you for trial. I don't mind if you want to try and talk to him, but he can take your plea guilty, not guilty, or no contest. And if you plead no contest, he'll most likely let you have a conversation with him. But I can't tell you exactly what he will do.
I would say no contest.
Okay, so my offer is on the table, and if he asks, have I made you an offer, I will tell him what I offered.
205?
Yes, ma'am. So the original ticket value is 262, and I've offered to knock it to 205 and keep it off your record.
Okay.
All right, so we'll put you last on when the judge comes on, so that you can have a conversation with him. Okay.
Thank you, ma'am. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. All right, so if you'd please mute and come back on when the judge is back. All right, Nicholas Craven. Johnny Ellis. Michelle Fulbright. Shelby Garrett. Billy Ray Holmes. Daphne Johnson. Tracy Ann Mickle, or my
Yes.
fault. Oh,
I'm
hi.
here. Hi.
Hello. Let me, hold on. Got a lot of papers and we don't need a lot of them, so let me get just yours. All right, Tracy Ann, my name is Charlotte Staples, and I'm your prosecutor today. Let's see. Christy, was there an indigency hearing earlier this month?
There has not been.
Okay, so I see the note that there's, it says see indigency packet. All right. There's a lot going on here. Let me talk about this. All right, so you've got Tracy. Hi, my name is Charlotte Staples. I'm your prosecutor today.
Hello.
A peace officer gave you a citation for parking in a handicap zone. And that is a $297 ticket now. It's much more expensive now, but at the time, it's gone to collections and it's reached $297.70.
Yes.
You received a citation for exceeding the maximum speed limit, and that citation has turned into $309.
Oh,
You
God.
received a citation for driving without a driver's license, and that has turned into a $261 citation. No further reasons, no show 2020. Okay, so because of the age of these tickets and because of you showing up and taking care of business, let me make you one big fat offer.
Okay.
309-261. Okay. All right. Do you have your driver's license now?
No, that's why I'm doing this, so I can go get them back.
Good. Good. Okay. So I'm going to propose that you pay, all right, your tickets come to $867.
Oh, gosh.
I know. And so I'm going to propose, that you also got another failure to appear, but it doesn't look like that actually got issued. Okay. So here's what I'm going to propose. Christy, I want to go ahead and have that FTA issued and dismiss the other 3 citations and have her pay $400 on that FTA. So that will dismiss the matter so she can go get her driver's license. Okay? So Tracy, can you agree to that?
Can I pay that out?
Yes. How long do you need to pay that out?
I think 6 months.
I can give you 5.
5.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and after I get that paid, I can go get my license?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and it has to be paid first?
Christy, can we let her pay $200 and then lift the Omni holds?
If you just said that, I can.
Okay, let's do that.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yes.
Okay. All right, Tracy, hang around. The judge is going to want to hear from you that you accepted the terms that we just reached, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
It's,
All right, Tracy, can you mute, please?
yes, ma'am.
Thank you. All right, John Pierce. Adriana
Yes,
Walker.
ma'am.
Oh, hi, John Pierce. Hello.
Hello.
All right, my name is Charlotte Staples, and I'm your prosecutor today. A peace officer gave you a citation for use of equipment that's not approved, specifically your headlamp. I don't know what that's about. However, it's a $230 citation. I propose to knock that down to $195, give you time to pay it, and keep it off your record. Can you live with that?
No, I cannot because there's nothing illegal about my headlights whatsoever.
Okay, let me look
They
at
are
the ticket.
DOT approved. They are DOT approved, and I don't know what
So what the officer wrote
that
on the
officer's
ticket.
problem was that morning, but there's nothing illegal about my headlights. They are stamped DOT.
To be specific, what
And-
the officer wrote on the ticket is that you modified your headlights with unapproved headlights and you drove with a light bar on.
There is no light bar on my truck.
Okay. So here's the options. You have every right to have a trial, at which point I'll have to have my officer ready to prove what, and offer testimony as to what they saw that they believed was a violation, and I wasn't there. I clearly don't have firsthand knowledge of that. And you get to cross-examine the officer, and then you get to put on any witnesses you choose to. So that's absolutely your option. If you want to have a sure thing and you want to take the offer I've made to keep it off your record and be done with it, that's your option too. Third option is pay the full value of the ticket and tell me to go take a leak. Of your three unattractive options, I'm assuming you'd like to have a trial?
Yes, I want to go to trial.
Okay. Christy, can we set him for a bench trial sometime in the next couple months?
Mm-hmm. Yes, ma'am.
And the offer that I've made you will stay on the table if you decide it's not worth the grief or the time.
Actually, I want a trial by jury.
Okay. Christy, can you work on setting that up sometime this summer?
Mm-hmm. I will send him a trial request form, and there will be both options. Send that back, and once I get that form back, then we can get you scheduled at that point.
Fantastic.
I requested this when I sent my ticket in a couple of weeks ago.
Today's the first hearing on your matter, and Christy, Mr. Pierce, how did you request that? Because I don't have anything in the file that shows that.
I sent my signed citation with the box checked for trial by jury on the back of it.
Oh, there it is. It says, I plead not guilty and request a trial by jury or by judge. In this case, please specify which. You're saying jury. I understand I will receive notice of a pretrial hearing by mail at the address provided below. Okay. So this is the first time that you would that it matters that you requested it. So even though you requested it, it takes months to set these things up, and it's just part of the process. So thank you for making that clear, and we've got that down, and we'll work on it. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Hang around. The judge will be up here for everybody in just a minute. Okay. And please mute until he's back. Adriana Walker, David Charone.
Yes, ma'am.
That's me.
Which one?
Adriana Walker.
I don't see.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, hi. Okay, there you are. Ms. Walker, my name is Charlotte Staples. I'm your prosecutor today. A peace officer gave you a citation for exceeding the maximum speed limit and for not having insurance. Okay. When you're driving that fast and you don't have insurance, you're basically saying, I hate my face. So you need to drive safely and you need to have insurance. So if there is an accident, somebody's there to put you back together. Now, the judge is going to require that you take driver safety class because of, well, the law requires, because you're under 25 at the time of the citation. But because of the speed, you don't have a right to take it, but you're going to have to take it. So this is going to be expensive. So there's a $300 citation for speeding and a $431 citation for not having insurance. And I've got a failure to appear where you didn't contact the court. So Christy, did she miss March's court date, or did she? Okay, so you missed March's court date. So that's
No,
another.
ma'am. I was sent. They said that they sent out a letter, the same one that I have now, talking about the court date. I never received that, so I never got the Zoom information. And then I reached out, and they told me that it would be pushed back, and that's why I'm here today.
But she missed the court date. So
right. So I've got a copy of that letter in my hand from when we sent it out on February 16. Are you at 4108 Creech Street?
No, ma'am. I currently don't have an address.
Okay. So it's on you to let us know where to send you notices. The fact that you didn't get it because you weren't there doesn't waive the failure to appear. So I'm going to ask that failure to appear be issued to give you some flexibility. But that's $400 on the FTA. That is $300 on the speed. And that was 96 and a 70. And then on the insurance is $431. So your tickets come to $8, 9, 10, $1,131. So I propose, all right, I will knock that down, $300, so that becomes $800. I will put $400 of that on the FTA. And I'll put $400 of that on the insurance. But I will knock the FTA down to $300 because you now have to do a driver safety class. All right. So do you have insurance now?
No, ma'am, I don't drive.
Okay. So what I'm offering is to take your $1,131 worth of tickets and turn it into $700 plus driver safety class. You'll have to get insurance during the deferred period, but you can do that. If you don't have a car, you can get the cheapest kind of insurance possible, and that's called non-owner operator insurance. Can you agree to this $631 reduction in your fine and the class?
When does this have to be paid?
I can give you 5 months to pay that, to get everything done.
You don't have a place to live right now. You're gonna have to do insurance.
At this moment, I actually don't have a place to live. I'm out of my car right now, and I'm currently looking for work. Is there any way that I can do community service?
Yes. All right. So I can let you do, in order to keep it off your record, you have to pay the court costs. So in order to keep, but you can do the driver safety class from your phone. So that's good. Because it's all sign into a website and sit and watch some videos and answer some questions. So that shouldn't be something that you can't do. So I will let you do $150 of community service on the FTA. That's 12 hours. And I'll let you do $200 on the insurance, and that's 16 hours. So if you want to keep it off your record, then you're going to have to come up with $350, and do 28 hours community service and do your driver safety class.
Okay. For the $300, can I still do the 5 months to get that paid?
Yes, so you'll have 5 months to complete your obligations. And then you have to go 6 months with no tickets. Do you understand? Adriana?
Yes, ma'am. Do I need to as
I
well?
can't hear you. I think you're in the wind now, so I can't hear you. Can you, hold on, Miss Brown, can you mute your iPad, please? Miss Brown, thank you. All right, Adriana, ask that again.
Do I have to remain on the call for the judge?
Yes. But that will be 5 minutes. Okay? And he's going to want to
I'm
hear
sorry,
you.
can you repeat that?
Yes, it'll take about 5 minutes. But yes, he's going to want to talk with you to make sure that you understand the terms of what you're agreeing to.
Okay.
Okay. All right, hang out, don't go anywhere, and he'll be online in just a minute. Okay, and please mute your phone. Thanks.
Thank you.
All right. David Sharon.
That's me.
Hi. Mr. Sharon, my name is Charlotte Staples. I'm your prosecutor today. Do this file for state's review. Okay.
Yep, not guilty. We'll go to trial.
Okay. All right. Mr. Sharon, my name is Charlotte Staples. I'm your prosecutor today. A peace officer gave you a citation for exceeding the maximum speed limit. It's a $225 fine. I'm going to give you the offer anyway. You don't have to like it. I propose to knock that down to $180, give you time to pay it off and keep it off your record. But you're telling me that you'd rather have a trial. That's absolutely your choice. Do you want to trial? We'll send you the trial paperwork and we'll set you for trial when we get it back from you, okay?
Sounds good.
Okay, Christy, do you have any questions for him?
I do not.
All right, Mr. Trent, I'll see you once we get your stuff prepared, okay?
Okay. Do I have to stay on here?
No, sir, you do not.
Perfect. Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Yes.
Attorney Garcia, I think he may be on the phone for
Karina?
who? Who are you?
It's Karina Hekimian. Let's see. Hekimian.
Karina. What?
I don't see anybody with that last name on the docket. Is she maybe on the next docket?
Oh, maybe I logged in early. It's at 3:30.
Okay, you're early. You're early. Let me get. Okay. All right. So let me get clear. Everybody else. All right. So the only person I haven't talked to, ma'am, is you in the green shirt. What is your Zoom user? What's your name?
Daphne Johnson.
Daphne Johnson. And are you set for 2 o'clock?
2:45.
30. She's 2:30. Yeah, she's on the 2:30 docket.
Here we are. Okay. Daphne, my name is Charlotte Staples. I am your prosecutor today. Peace officer gave you a citation for disregarding a traffic control device at a U-turn. It is a $262 citation. I propose to knock that down to $210, give you time to pay it, and keep it off your record. Can you live with that?
I didn't actually see the sign posted. I had U-turned after the sign that he showed me when I pulled into the parking lot of where I was going.
Okay, the state's job is to post the sign, and the law is actually written that you're required to notice every sign the state posts. So the fact that you've done it before makes it seem like you'd be able to get away with it, but what you're saying is not a defense to a traffic violation. So,
what do you mean I've done it before?
Well, I thought you said you'd turned past that sign before.
No, just that time.
Okay.
He pointed out the sign whenever he pulled me over, but I had not seen the sign when I passed.
Okay. So that's not an exception to the application of the law. So what I can do is it's a $262 citation. You can take a driver safety class and keep that off your record. If you like, you have to post $144 and take a 6-hour class, but that keeps it off your record. Alternatively, I propose to knock $42 off the top and just keep it off your record and give you time to pay that out if you prefer that. Alternatively, you have every right to have a trial, at which point the officer will be there to show that there was a sign posted and that you did not comply with it. Of your unattractive options, which do you choose?
So in the case that I do the 6-hour driver safety course, what would the Phoebe? I'm sorry.
So you have to pay the court costs, so that's $144. That's just the part we send off to Austin. And then you have to take the 6-hour class that you would find. There's lots of different providers.
Yes.
And that class is anywhere from $25 to $100, depending on who you choose to go with.
Okay.
But that's in your hands.
Sorry.
It's all right. Looks like you've got a party going on.
Always. And that's part of the reason, you know, everything happened that day. It was just a rough day. We just recently took in guardianship of 2 extra kids. So 5 kids.
Congratulations. And thank you. Thank you.
Congratulations on certain days. And then the amount that you offered me first was
$210, but I can give you time to pay that out so it doesn't take your Rice Krispies money.
That's fine. I'll just do that.
Okay. How long do you need to pay that out? 10 days, 30 days, 60 days, 90 days? What do you need?
30. That's fine.
All right. And you have to go 60 days with no tickets, and that's the part that keeps it off your record. All right?
Okay.
Okay. Christy, that's everybody who's on Zoom right now. Let's get the judge in and get them on their way. Good afternoon, Judge Minter. I'd like to offer up Daphne Johnson, who has a recitation for disregarding a traffic control device, but has agreed to accept a deferred offer of $210 with 30 days to pay it and no tickets for 60 days.
Ms. Johnson, is that your understanding of the agreement?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
All right, I'll accept your plea. We'll enter it into the records of court. Thank you very much, ma'am. Good luck to you and your excuse.
Thank you.
Your Honor, the next we have Adriana Walker. She received a citation for going 96 and a 70 and for driving without insurance. And then she missed her court date last month. So she's got $1,131 worth of citations. I have proposed that she do a driver's safety class and pay $300 on the failure to appear, and that she get insurance and post $400 on the insurance. And because she is currently living in her car, I have agreed to allow her to do up to 12 hours to satisfy $150 of the FTA fine amount and 16 hours up to $200 on the insurance fine amount for her to have given her. She's agreed to complete all of this within 150 days and understands that she'll have to go 6 months with no tickets in order to keep it off her record.
Okay, is there a requirement for her to provide you with a copy of valid insurance?
Yes, that's part of the insurance, but that's during the 150 days.
Ms. Walker, is this your understanding of the agreement?
Yes, sir.
All right, and how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
All right, ma'am, I'll accept your plea. We'll enter it into the records of court. Good luck to you. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge. Mr. John Pierce received a citation. Oh, I'm sorry. Mr. Pierce has left us after requesting a trial packet. Let's see. Miss Tracy Michael received a citation for parking in a handicap spot, for exceeding the maximum speed limit, and for not having a driver's license. And she missed her court date. So because of the age of these citations being 2016 and 2017, I have made her an offer of $400 on the failure to appear, 5 months to pay that out, 6 months deferred, and that will lift her Omni hold after she's posted $200.
Ms. Staples, can you excuse me for just a second? I've got an officer calling.
Certainly.
Yes, ma'am. Go ahead.
Just say I'll be done.
Judge, you're muted. Judge, thank you.
There you go. I'm sorry, I apologize. I've been working with the police department on a pretty big case trying to get a warrant signed, and we're back and forth. So I'm sorry. Go ahead. I apologize.
So due to the age of her cases being 2016 and 2017, I have offered to put it all on her failure to appear, give her 5 months to pay that out and 6 months deferred, and release the hold on her driver's license after she's posted $200 so that she can get her driver's license.
Okay. Ma'am, do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What you understand you have to pay $200,
Yes.
and until you do that, the hold will, or these tickets will not come off your record.
Yes, sir. I understand that.
Okay. And based on this, at the end of all this, Ms. Staples, you're going to dismiss all these tickets. Is that right? Except for the failure to appear.
Yes, Your Honor. It's a plea and bar agreement. So if she completes the failure to appear terms that we have agreed to, the other matters will be dismissed. But if she does not complete the failure to appear agreement, then these other matters come back to life.
Okay, let me explain this to you, ma'am, because you're about to plead on these cases.
Okay.
The prosecutor has offered you a probation. Okay.
Okay.
And if you follow through on your probation, you fulfill the agreement, then she's going to recommend to me that I dismiss these other tickets. So if you've done what you're supposed to on the probation, I will dismiss the tickets. But right now, you're going to have to plead to this tickets. So if you do not do that, if you don't hold up your end of the bargain, these will go down as convictions on your driving record.
Okay.
And that's going to substantially affect your driver's license.
Okay.
So you understand all that?
Yes, sir.
All right. Understanding all that, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty?
No contest.
Okay.
No contest.
All right. I'll accept your plea, and we'll enter it into the records of court. Thank you very much, ma'am. And be sure that you follow up on this, because
I will. I'm ready for my license.
All right. All right, ma'am. Thank you very much. You're excused.
All right, thank you.
Judge, finally, we have, well, not finally on this portion of the docket, we have Ms. Kimberly Brown, who received a citation for disregarding a traffic control device. It is a $262 citation. I have offered her a deferred offer for $205 to keep it off her record. She would like to ask you for mercy on the court, because she believes that because of the prescriptions that she was on, she should not be held accountable for the driving violation.
Wow, ma'am, do you want a trial or do you want a plea on this case? You're muted, ma'am.
Sorry. Thank you, Your Honor, for taking this time. These are new medications that I did not understand.
Okay.
Their
I
side
understand
effects.
that, ma'am, but hold on before we get into the facts.
I know I was guilty.
Okay. So do you want to plead on this case?
I plead no contest, but I asked mercy for a reduction
Well, how
further
about
than
this?
what the prosecutor offered me, because
Are
I have
you
a
able-
clean record.
Okay. Are you able to do community service?
With my autoimmune diseases, and no, sir, I have rheumatoid arthritis,
Okay.
lupus.
Are you
I'm
indigent,
disabled.
ma'am?
No, sir. No,
You're
sir.
not
I'm not.
indigent.
No,
Do you
sir.
have a job?
I'm a registered nurse, but I medically am retired because of, I work part-time with my husband to help him as an assistant to file papers.
Okay. I'm gonna ask the clerk to send you a document. Okay. First of all, I'm gonna accept your plea, but I'm gonna withhold anything. I'm gonna ask the clerk to send you a document. If you would fill out your document, you may well, I might find you indigent if you want to send this back. Okay. If you'll fill it out and come back and see us again, the clerk will tell you when to do this. Then we might be able to work something out. But without some sworn testimony and something we can put in the file, I probably won't be able to help you today.
Your Honor, I'm not indigent. I'm capable of paying it. I just felt there was some extenuating circumstances of which why I failed to do it. I ultimately I had to go to the restroom. I was trying to get to somewhere else and I didn't.
Okay, how much fine did Miss Staples offer you?
She only cut it down by 60. It was from 262 to 205.
Okay, well, what do you think's fair?
Considering I had a clean record and under the extenuating circumstances, I was hoping for a warning by him, but maybe 150. And I understand because that's your court cost. You're taking your time out, prosecutor's taking her time out, and the clerk's taking her time out of your days.
Yes, ma'am. Well, we don't really consider that, ma'am. This is just, we do this for all cases. Ms. Staples, she's requesting a reduction in fine to 150. What, do you have an opinion on that?
Your Honor, she's pled guilty, so it's in your purview. I think that if she wants to pay 150 today and be done with it, and I wouldn't find it offensive to the law.
Okay. Can you do that, ma'am? Is that what you want to do?
Yes, sir. Would that also be on my record, though?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. She has offered you a probation, right, Ms. Staples?
Yes, sir.
No, ma'am. You just can't get another ticket for 6 months?
Yes, sir.
Sorry. You just can't get another ticket for 6 months.
I've never gotten a ticket before in Texas. This was my first one, and it was, I didn't mean it.
I want you to, since you're on new medications, and since you're, in the medical field, you need to read the descriptions on those medicines and not drive. Now, don't interrupt me. Let me talk to you just a second.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let me lecture you just a minute because you're getting the deal here. You need to read what those restrictions are, like us common folks. And if it says these may make you drowsy or may make you have to go to the bathroom more quickly, you need to pay attention to those things, okay? Because that's not an excuse under the law, believe it or not. But today you're going to get a break, and so we'll give that to you, okay?
And can I say one more thing? I did go to the restroom before I left, but on 114 after Northwest High School, there is nothing until we get to Rome.
Yes, ma'am.
So I did try.
Well, I understand, ma'am, but we're going to give you a break today, okay?
Yes,
But
sir. I appreciate
get
it.
that paid. All right. Thank you very much, ma'am.
Today. Thank you,
All
sir,
right.
and have a blessed day.
Yes, ma'am. You bet too. You're excused.
All right. Judge, that's it for this portion of this docket. So if you would excuse us, I'll get some more people ready to talk to you and get you on your way, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Judge. Christy, do we have more people?
We do.
I'm not surprised.
We're almost done. We are almost done.
All right.
That's good. I have 6. That's it, as far as I can see.
Wow, there's a lot of people not showing up today.
Yes, there are.
Attorney Garcia, would you tell me again who you're here for? Name of your client?
Yes, last name is Hekimian. Paraphernalia chart.
Here we go. Okay, so it looks like she received a citation for possession of paraphernalia. 330 discussion, deference request for deferral, filed and filed, plea offer and filed. 321-22 plea offer. Okay. Christy, did I make a plea offer on this that you know of? It says it's filed in the file, so.
Motion order for deferral.
Okay, I see. So it was a court clerk's offer. Okay, fair enough. Okay. Mr. Garcia, here's my proposal. It's a $246 citation. It's gone to no, Christy, did it not go to collections? You scribbled it out. It says 5713 Omni. So
I'm confused. First of all, I don't show is there an attorney written on there?
No.
Can we?
So we don't have it. We don't have a rep.
Without an attorney, huh?
We don't have a rep letter.
No, I don't have a rep letter.
Okay, Mr. Garcia, is she going to be here?
No, I was helping her send out all these documents. I thought I sent a letter up with it also. I had sent out plea requests on everything for her.
Let me pull the guts of the docket.
I might have forgotten the letter up on that one.
Let me look to Karina.
Hello?
Wait,
Hello? Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I see.
All right, so I see where, no, that's her document.
How did I not wait, Attorney Staples, I am seeing.
I'm seeing documentation
March
from
17.
her.
Now I have this. Let me.
I can wait and I can send over a letter up if you need it.
Okay,
Right?
so I tell you what.
Well,
I sent her.
Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Uh-oh.
No.
So we sent her an offer where we emailed in March, and I said, I propose if she wants deferred, she pay the court costs and omni fees and may do the remainder in community service, which is 8 hours of community service for $100 credit. Alternatively, if she has no money for court costs, she may instead pay the omni fees and take the conviction and do the entire court costs and community service. So I have what you would offer as her completion of rehab, and so I made that offer. So we'll just reset you for next month so you can send in a rep letter, but that offer's still on the table. Okay?
If I send this, can I send that today and just send this email to the letter?
You don't have authority to accept it today.
Okay. Even if I email it now by chance or no?
I don't have any. I don't have anything from you.
No, if I send it to you right now, if I waited on the call for a little bit after everybody and send it to you right now to the clerks.
I tell you what, you send it to Christy, and Christy, you let me know when you've got it, and then we'll extend that same offer again. But we need it in hand first, okay?
Yeah, I'll send it to you right now.
Okay, that's fair. Okay. So, all right. So for this docket, let's see. Do I have Clyde Gonzalez present? Okay. Do I have Jarrett Mundy? Do I have Christopher Owens?
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Owens, my name is Charlotte Staples. I am your prosecutor today. A peace officer gave you a citation for exceeding the maximum speed limit. That ticket has gone to collection. Is now. Yes. I'm on a Zoom docket. Thanks. So the ticket value was $419, but it looks like there's a balance of the Omni collections of $322. Then you got a citation for violate your written promise to appear, and that's at $376. So I'm going to make you an offer of, I'll tell you what I'll do. So your tickets come to $600, almost $700. I will knock that out down to $419, give you time to pay it, and keep it all off your record. Can you live with that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Can you pay that off within 5 months?
Yes, ma'am. That's what I was trying to get a hold of y'all for, to try to figure this out real quick.
Fantastic. Okay. So you're gonna have to go you're gonna have to have that money paid within 5 months. Hold on. Okay. And you're gonna have to go 6 months with no tickets, and that's the part that keeps it off your record, okay?
Okay, but right now it still got a block on my license, right?
Okay, it does, and so I will say that after you've posted $200, that will pull the Omni fee, okay?
You said if after I pay $200, you'll unblock it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so where do I start making the payments to?
Christy will give you that information. She is the court clerk, and so first you're going to need to talk to the judge and tell him that you're pleading no contest and you're accepting this offer, and then you and Christy can talk about making that payment, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so I need you to stay online to talk to the judge. He'll be here in about 5 minutes once I've had a chance to talk to everybody, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. All right, Juan Rodriguez. Jasmine Sandoval. LaShondra Nuboshi? Oh, there
I'm
you
here
are,
now.
LaShondra. Hello. My name is Charlotte Staples, and I'm your prosecutor today. A peace
Yes,
officer
ma'am.
gave you a citation for having an open container in the vehicle.
Yes, ma'am.
This is a $378 citation because it's gone to collections. I propose, oh, it looks like you also missed your January court date and your February court date. Let's see, so 378, here's what I can do. Because you got 2 failure to appears, I'm gonna only put in 1 of them. And I will dismiss the open container, because if something happens and this goes on your record, like if you miss your payment or if you get another ticket in the interim, that would be bad. So I'll put it on the failure to appear and dismiss the open container, and I'll let you pay $400 total, which is the fine of 1 FTA as opposed to 2 plus the Omni. So instead of 8, 9, 10, 11, $1,178, I'll let you do $400. Will you need more than 5 months to pay that out?
Right now, yes, ma'am. I'm
Okay.
not gonna lie to you. I do have my children's birthdays coming up and stuff like that.
How long do you need to pay out $400? More than 5 months?
I just take like 3 months.
Okay, that's perfectly fair. So that's 90 days to pay it out and 120 deferred. Okay. And I'll
So
dismiss.
you saying so I should pay 120 every time I make a payment?
No, I'm sorry. It's $120. 120 days you have to go with no tickets, and that's what keeps us
Yes,
off
ma'am.
your record. You have to pay
Yes, ma'am.
$400. You can pay it tomorrow. You can pay it on the last day, but you've got 90 days to pay that out. Okay?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
I need you to stick around and talk to the judge for just a minute and tell him that you're pleading no contest and you're accepting this agreement. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right. Hang around. You can mute, and we'll be back with you when the judge is back in about 5 minutes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So do I have Rick Wilcock? Oh, Mr. Wilcock, there you are. Would you please unmute and talk to me? Mr. Wilcock, will you please unmute and talk to me? You're muted. I need you to unmute your, there you go.
Now, can you hear me?
Yes, there you are.
I'm not used to technology at all. I apologize.
Well, you're doing a fine job. You figured out the Zoom beautifully. You just got a gold star for getting it right.
Okay.
Do you have your speakers turned up so you can hear me as loud as possible?
I'm just 50 years of construction. I'm hard of hearing.
Understood. All right. You received a citation for public intoxication. It is you posted a cash bond. It's
right.
Okay. Your ticket is only $281. So I propose to give you the rest of the money back and keep this off your record. Can you live with that?
Absolutely.
Okay. So your fine is $281, and that'll come from the bond. Can you go 30 days without a ticket for alcohol?
I can go 30 years now.
All right, 30 days deferred, so no tickets for 30 days, and the refund, the difference from the bond, okay?
You bet. Now, I got one quick question, if
Yes,
I
sir.
may. I paid with a debit card, and I closed that account to save me a little money each month, but will it still go to the same bank?
No, we can work with you on that. And after we're done with court, you can talk with Christy and work out the details to let her know where you want that actually sent to, okay?
Okay, I just have another debit card, or I have an account number.
Perfect. So you and Christy will work that out after we've talked to the judge, okay?
You're awesome. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Stick around and the judge will be here in a couple of minutes and we'll get you on your way. Okay. All right, Sheila Chenault, let me see if I can find your file. Oh, here it is, right on top. That's perfect. Okay. Sheila, can you unmute and talk to me? Can you unmute, please?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, Sheila, my name is Charlotte Staples, and I'm your prosecutor today. Let's see. All right, let me catch up. You've got some stuff on your file. First off, let me make you an offer. You received a citation for going 86 and 70. It's a $250 citation. The offer that I would make to you is $205 time to pay that out. I can give you up to 5 months to pay that out, and 6 months deferred, so no tickets for 6 months. Is that something you can live with, or you want to go forward talking about the letter you wrote?
I can live with that.
Okay. If you want, I can let you do 4 hours of community service in lieu of $50 of it. Do you want to have that option?
Well, no, I have messed up ankles pretty bad, so I have a hard time walking. So
Okay.
I'll just try to do the 205 in 5 months.
Okay. I need you to hang around, and the judge will be back here online to make sure that you understand that and that you're pleading no contest, and we'll get you on your way in just a few minutes.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome. All right, who's Mr. Galaxy S10E? I'm looking at a ceiling fan on a white popcorn ceiling. Okay, so Chris, I've talked to you. Sheila, I've talked to you. LaShondra, I've talked to you. Rick, I've talked to you.
There they are.
Mr. Galaxy, Miss Galaxy, who is this?
Can you hear me?
Hi, I'm talking to you on the Galaxy phone. I'm looking at your white ceiling and your ceiling fan.
Oh, there you go.
Who are you?
I'm Jasmine. Jasmine Sandoval. Rodriguez Sandoval.
Sandoval. Oh.
Sandoval, yes. I know I've got you in this pile.
We want to do the other Charlotte and then hers in a bit. She's got quite a few.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
Okay. Jasmine, hold on 1 second. And Attorney Garcia, he sent the rep letter.
Fantastic. So,
it's on your email.
Okay, well, as long as you got it, that's what matters.
Yes, I do have it.
Okay. I'm on Zoom.
Are you looking for it, Charlotte?
No, I'm sorry. I thought you said we were going to do it later and you wanted to talk to the judge now.
Oh, no. On Sandoval. We'll do hers in a minute.
Right.
If you wanted.
Yes, but I thought we were waiting for the judge to sign on.
Okay.
I don't need Attorney Garcia's rep letter. I just need to make sure you have it.
Oh, okay. I have it. I just didn't know if you'd finished your negotiations with him.
Well, you know what? I apologize. So I'm going to make him the same offer. Mr. Garcia, do you want to take that offer I made?
The deferred offer?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, great.
Stay put though, because I didn't write it down, so she's going to repeat it in just a second. Okay?
No problem.
All right, sorry, Judge. Just a tiny hiccup. We have Attorney Andrew Garcia, who is here for Karina Heichman, and Karina got a citation for possession and has since gone to rehab and provided her certificates of completion. So with that in mind, I have made an offer that she pay the court costs and omni fees, Schneikes. Christy, what's the court cost and omni fees?
Just the $176.80.
So $176.80, and the rest can be completed in community service of 8 hours.
Mr. Garcia, is that your understanding of the agreement?
Yes, Judge.
And how do you plead for your client?
No contact.
All right, we'll accept your plea. We'll enter that into the records of the court. Thank you, Mr. Garcia.
Oh, how long, do you want 30 days to complete the community service?
Could I get 60 days?
Yes.
Sure.
So 60/90. All right, thank you, sir.
My excuse?
Yes.
Your excuse. Thank you, Mr. Garcia.
Thank you.
Sorry, Judge. All right, Your Honor, next we have Mr. Christopher Owens. He received a citation for exceeding the maximum speed limit and violate written promise to appear. And these things went to Omni, so they kind of went through the roof. But he's agreed to post $419 on the speeding citation and pay that out within 150 days and go 6 months with no tickets. And we've agreed that after he's posted 200 of that, we'll pull the Omni hold so he can get his license reinstated.
Is that your understanding of the offer, sir?
Yes, sir.
All right, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Guilty.
All right, I'll accept your plea. We'll enter that in the records court. Thank you very much, sir. Good luck in your excuse.
Thank you. Who do I make the payments to?
Call me tomorrow, Mr. Owens. Call me tomorrow after 9 and I can go through everything.
Miss Christy Adams.
Yes, sir.
Your number's on this paper?
It is.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
I can hang up?
You can hang up. Thank you very much, sir.
All right, thank you.
Your Honor, next we have Ms. LaShandra Nabusi. She got a citation for open container and then missed 2 court dates. So what I've proposed to do is we've agreed to a deferred plan on $400 on a failure to appear. She's got 90 days to pay that out and 120 days deferred, and we'll plea and bar the open container.
Ma'am, is that your understanding of the agreement?
Yes, and I do. Would like to say one thing, if I may.
Yes, ma'am.
Hello?
Yes.
It was kind of weird and awkward when I got signed the ticket because the officer, he no longer works with the force. But I felt like it was really fishy because I have never seen an officer stop a person from getting ready to pour out a bottle and smell it. And I was like, that's a red flag right there. So you're going to take the bottle and drink it. And you still gave me a ticket. Because usually I've seen people about a police officer before and they pour the bottles out.
All right, ma'am. Does that have any effect on your plea here today?
I just had to get that off my chest because it didn't really stand right.
I
Yes, sir.
understand, and I'm not criticizing you a bit for it. I just said, does that have any effect on your plea here today?
It does, because I feel like I was guilty, but then again, I wasn't.
Okay. Well, how do you plead, ma'am? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No content.
Okay. I'll accept your plea. We'll enter the agreement you made into the records of the court. Thank you very much, ma'am, and you're excused.
Ms. Nabusi, Ms. Nabusi.
Yes, sir. I mean, yes, ma'am.
I'd like to give you a call and talk about that because we need to make sure everybody's doing the right thing.
Yes, ma'am.
I don't actually have your phone number on the ticket.
I can email it to you.
Okay, so Christy's going to email it to you, and then I'd like to call you later and talk about that. Is that okay?
That's fine. That's perfectly fine.
Thank you. Thank you.
I wanted to say that to you earlier, but I knew y'all was trying to get everybody else situated.
Thank you. I appreciate it. All right, you're free to go, and I'll give you a call.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
All right, next, Your Honor, we have Mr. Rick Wilcock, and he got Publican Talks and posted a cash bond that is significantly greater than the fine for that violation. I propose that we take the $281 from his bond. He agrees to go 30 days with no further violations, and we refund the remainder of the bond to him.
Ma'am, sir, is that your understanding of the agreement?
Mr. Wilcock, you're muted.
You're muted, Mr. Wilcox.
Mr. Wilcock, you're still muted.
There, look on the, there you go.
There we go. I apologize. I don't know anything about technology.
Yeah, well, me neither, but we're in the same boat.
Yeah.
So how do you understand the agreement? How do you plead, Mr. Wilcox? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
All right, so we'll accept your plea. We'll follow the prosecutor's recommendation, enter that into the records of court. Thank you very much, sir, and good luck.
Thank you. Christy?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Do I call you tomorrow with the information for that refund?
That would be perfect. Thank you, sir.
I appreciate it. Am I excused?
Yes, you are, sir.
You guys have a great day. Thank you.
Thank you.
Your Honor, last for this part of the docket, we have Ms. Sheila Chenault. She received a citation for exceeding the maximum speed limit. And the citation value is $250. I propose to knock it down to $205, give her 5 months to pay it out, and 6 months after she gets no tickets, it stays off her record.
Ms. Chenault, is that your understanding of the agreement?
Yes, Judge.
How do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
All right, we'll accept your plea, entered into the records of the court. Thank you very much, ma'am, and good luck to you.
Thank you.
All right, and you're excused.
Thank
Mr.
you.
Wilcox, you're excused too.
I don't know how to hang up.
I'll hang up for you.
She's gonna hang up for you.
Christy,
Yes,
Christy,
ma'am. Yes,
do
ma'am.
I call you to find out the address and everything to where I send that to?
Yes,
the-
ma'am. Absolutely. If you'll call me in the morning, I can help you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Christy, you are the nicest person. Just watching how sweet you are with everybody, it's just refreshing.
Thank you.
All right, Your Honor, I have a good number of cases to go over with Ms. Sandoval, who is on waiting for us. So
Okay.
I think then we're going to have a whole stack of failure to appears, and then that should be it. But,
Okay, good deal.
We'll see you in a minute.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, Ms. Sandoval, we're ready for you. Would you please unmute?
Okay.
There you are.
All right.
All right. Ms. Sandoval, my name is Charlotte Staples, and I'm your prosecutor today. Let me look at what we're talking about and make you a good offer. All right, 468 on the speed. That's going to require driver safety class because of how fast you were going. There's no insurance. That's 579. There's a failure to appear, and that is 393. There is another speeding, and that is 374. There's another insurance, and that is 579. There's another failure to appear, and that is 393. Ms. Sandoval, you need to slow down and quit making sure we know what you're doing. All right, so that's 358 for another speeding. There's another failure to appear. That's 393. Holy crackers. Okay, bless your heart. Let's get you in a better space. There's 384 for another speeding. There's another failure to appear. That's $432. And there's another speeding. That is 462. Oh, there's another driving while your license is valid. So you got so many tickets for driving without a license, it turned into, and all the violations, it suspended your license. And that is 416.
Until how long, do you know?
Your what?
Until how long would they suspend my driver's license, or if it's definite?
I'm sorry, I can't hear you. Would you slow down and talk directly at the phone?
Yes, ma'am. Is it indefinite that they suspend my driver's license, or am I going to be able to get it sometime?
Okay, so what's going to happen is we're going to make a deal, and you're going to start paying on it. And after we talk about how much you need to post so that you can get your license reinstated, we'll make that possible before you pay everything off. Because you're going to owe a lot of money, but we're going to say after you've made a good faith effort, we'll lift the Omni hold so that you can get your license reinstated, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so let me do some math. All right. All right, so 468 plus 579 plus 393 plus 374 plus 579 plus 393 plus 1 Sorry. Christy, it's too much math. Okay, so let's just do the speeding tickets. 358 plus 384 plus 422 plus 468 plus 374 equals. All right, your speeding tickets come to $2,006. That's just the speeding. Let's do did you have insurance some of the time?
I don't believe so. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think so.
Okay, because you only got you only got 2 insurance tickets, but you got stopped a lot more often, so I was just surprised you only got 2 insurance tickets. So that comes to 579 plus 579. So that is $1,158 for the insurance tickets. And the other is not showing up. BPTA, violate written promise to appear. Let me tell those. And that is 393 plus 393 plus 393 plus 432 plus. So that's $1,611 for not coming to court. And then for your driving while your license is suspended, that's $416. So let me give you one big fat total. $2,006 for speeding, $1,158 for driving without insurance, $1,611 for not coming to court, and $416 for driving while your license is invalid. So your tickets come to, this is a record. All right, $6,802.
Whoa.
Let's get you past that. Okay, so, So what are we going to do on the speed? Let's deal with that. So speeding, it's 206. I would reduce that by $500, $506. So that's going to be $1,500 on the speeding tickets. And you're going to have to do
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 speeding tickets.
Okay.
So, I'm sorry, this is just not normally, this is pretty unique. Okay, so I'm going to let you plead no contest on 4 speeding tickets and have that come to, so 4 times 3 is, that equals $1,200. But you're going to have to do 2 driver safety classes because you need to hear it at least twice.
2 driver safety classes.
That's 6 hours and it's on a computer and you can pause it and come back to it.
Okay.
Okay, so that's the speeding issue. On the insurance issue, do you have insurance now?
Yes, ma'am.
Excellent.
Yes,
So
ma'am. I was just going through a hard times with my kids, the divorce and everything. It's been hectic.
We're going to put you in a position where you can get past this.
Thank you.
So the insurance is $1,158. I would knock that down to $800.
Okay.
I would actually knock that down. Let me see what I've got. What do I have to work with? 579 and 579. All right, I'll knock that down to $579.
Okay.
But you're going to have to provide proof of your current insurance.
Okay, I have the insurance.
Okay. And then we're going to talk about your not coming to court. Whenever you get a ticket, you're going to have to show up to court within X number of days after that ticket. It says that on the ticket right above your signature every time in Texas. So you got
Yes, ma'am.
1, 2, 3, 4 of those. And they total $1,611. I will take $400 off the top, knock that down to $1,200, and those are all $493. I'll let you 3, 6, 9. I'll dismiss one of them, so you'll pay. What is that? 3, 9, 3 times 3, 9, 7. All right, so you'll pay 3 VPTAs equals 1,170. So the VPTAs come to 1611. I'm knocking it down to 1179.
Okay.
Okay. So then we're going to talk about the DWLI. So that's the big one. That's the one that's hard to get over because that's what's keeping you from getting your driver's license. That and the violate promise to appears. So the $416 on the DWLI, I'm going to let you pay that, but I'm going to keep it off your record. All right, so let's start doing how this is going to look in real life. So you've got speeding times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for a total of 2,006. We're going to reduce that to $1,500 plus 2 DSC classes. All right, so how do I do that? I've got 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'll plea and bar 2. So 3, you'll have all right. So you'll have speeding number 1 is going to be $450. Speeding number 2 is going to be $374. Speeding number 3 is going to be $350.
Okay.
And so that's going to be even less. So that is 4, 10, 17. So that's 8, 9, 10. So that's $1,174. So that's, you're paying just over half of all the speeding tickets. So we're going to, speeding ticket number 4, we're going to plea and bar. So I'm going to dismiss that at the end of you getting everything else taken care of. If you don't take care of your end of things and take care of all the classes and the money and getting no tickets for the next 6 months, these spring back to life and I'm going to get you.
Okay.
Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
So I'm offering to dismiss them. If you do your business, you do your part, I'll dismiss them.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so on the speeding tickets, Christy, do I need to figure out which one of these I'm making these offers on? Okay, so.
No, because your amounts are all more than what's actual. So I can just, unless you have particulars.
So let me do it. All right, I'm going to read it out. Okay. So on 11569-01, it's $450.
Okay.
On 13451-01, is $374.
Okay.
On 14617-01, it's $350.
Okay.
We're going to plea and bar 17381-01, and we're going to plea and bar we're going to plea and bar 37916-01. Okay.
Okay.
So that's the speeding. Let's talk about the VPTAs. Let's violate written promise to appear. You've got 4, and they total $1,611. I'm going to knock that down to $1,200. So I propose, actually, that's right, I did the math and made a better offer. So number one, number 2, number 3, number 4 is going to be pled and barred. So that's, again, if you do what you're asked to do, I'm going to plea and bar it, and it's going to go away. So number 1 is 11569 V-1. Number 2, and that's 393 is the value. Number 2 is also 393, and that is 11345 V-1. Number 3, also $393, is 14617 V-1. And the one we're pleading and barring, the one we're going to dismiss, if you can make sure that everything else is taken care of, that is 17381-2. Okay. So that totals $1,179. Okay. So then we have 2 insurance tickets. Number 1 is 11569-2, and it's $579. And you're going to provide proof that you currently have insurance.
Yes, ma'am.
Number 2, we're going to plea and bar, saying you've taken care of your business. We're going to dismiss that one if you provide us proof and take care of all your other issues. All of the classes, all the money, all the community service, you take care of it. Everything I said is going to be plea and barred. It's going to be dismissed. And that number is 13451-2. And the remaining issue is the driving while your license is invalid. And that is going to be $416. But that's deferred, so I'll keep it all off your record so it doesn't follow you for life. And let's see, that case number is 37916-2. Okay. So let's see what your total is and how we're going to make this work. So let's see. I'm assuming that you don't have $4,000 sitting around. Am I correct?
No, not underneath the mattress.
Okay. You checked behind your ear and you pulled a cord out of your child's ear and there wasn't. Okay. That's a lot of quarters out of. So you need a magician. Get a lot of quarters out of kids' ears. All right. So here's what I propose. I will let you do $100 of community service on each and every ticket that we're pleading on. $100 community service is 8 hours. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, $800 I'm letting you do in community service.
Okay.
Actually, I'll let you do $200 on everything that's over $400. So that I'll let you do $200 in community service on the speeding number 1. And I'll let you do $200 community service on the insurance. And I'll let you do $200 community service on the DWLI. Now, this is your discretion. You have the option to do it. If you'd rather pay it, that's great, but we're not going to come after you for community service. If you haven't done it, we're coming after you for the money. But you can do community service to satisfy 8 hours equals $100 of the fine, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
So, I'm going to give you as much as I can. All right, so here's what I'm going to do, because this is we have to work with the circumstances. I'm going to reset all your insurance tickets and all your speeding tickets to June. Okay? So that buys you 2 months. So you can take care of the other stuff. And so that means that I can only give you 5 months to take care of anything. So when I see you in June, you'll have 5 months starting then to take care of those 2 batches of tickets, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And the others are what is keeping you from getting your license reinstated. Okay, so Christy, can you reset those, all the speeding and the 2 insurance tickets to June? Okay. So what I need from you now is I can give you 5 months, pay your violate promise to appears, which are $1,179, 1179. I'll let you do up to 3 hours of $300 of that in community service. And that same 5 months to give you to pay the $416 on the driver while your license is invalid, but I'll let you do $200 in community service on that.
Okay.
Okay. So as of today, what I'm asking you to do is plead no contest to 3 counts of VPTA, violate written promise to appear, for a total of $1,179, with the option to do 24 hours of community service to offset $300 of that fine.
Okay. So 24 hours of community service?
Yes. Yeah, that's on the violate written promise to appear. I'm going to ask you to plead no contest to driving while your license is invalid. And that is $416. But I'll let you do 200 of that in community service. Okay, so that's what I'm asking you to agree to today, and the rest will be reset so I can re-extend those same offers to you when I see you in June. So what I'm asking for today is $1,595. So $1,595, but you can do up to 500 of that in community service. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, so I'll give you 5 months to do that, and then I'll see you in June, and we'll talk about the remaining stuff, okay? All right. So Christy, if actually, that's right. So Christy, could we talk to Judge Minter and let him know where we stand on this?
Mhm.
Judge, are you ready? Perfect. Your Honor, this is Miss Jasmine Sandoval, and she is trying to dig herself out of a deep hole, and so we have put together some terms, I think, that get her to that place. So she has a total of $6,000 in tickets, and so we're going to reset half of them to take care of some now, and then start, because I can only give her 5 months to take care of anything. So we're going to reset half of them. She's today pleading no contest to 3 violate written promise to appear tickets for a total of $393 on each of those 3, with the option to do 8 hours community service on each one to satisfy $100 of fine on each ticket. So the total is $1,179 with the option to do 3 of that $1,179 with the option to do 3 of that 300 in community service. The other part of the deal is she received a driving while her license is invalid. I'm asking, she's going to plead no contest to that and pay $416, but I'm allowing her to do a 16 hours community service in lieu of $200 of the fine if she chooses.
Okay, what's the deadline on either payment or completion of community service?
5 months, because she's got a lot of money in community service. I'm giving her 5 months to get it all done, and then 6 months deferred.
Wow, she's really trying to work with you, ma'am.
Yes, she is.
Okay. All right. Based on that agreement, what's your plea? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
All right, I'll accept your plea. We'll enter it into the record of the court. Now, what are we resetting?
Your Honor, we're resetting the speeding and the violate written promise to appear. No, sorry, the speeding and the insurance tickets. She's got insurance now, so she's covered for now.
Okay.
But the 2 we're taking care of today are the ones that have got a hold on her driver's license, and so she can get ahead of those. So we're resetting 5 speeding tickets and 2 insurance tickets.
Okay. All right, ma'am, I'll accept your plea. We'll enter it into the records of the court. Thank you very much and good luck to you.
Thank you, sir.
All
Thank
right.
you.
You're excused, ma'am. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Oh, you're
That's
free
the
to
last
go.
one?
That was, yes, sir. That was the last of everybody who bothered to show up. I'd like to ask that everyone who didn't bother to show up gets issued a failure to appear and gets frowned upon.
Absolutely. And they'll also be entered into omni, right?
Yes, with a failure to appear issuance. Yes, sir.
All right. All right. Good job. Pleasure to work with
Thank you, Judge. I'll see you next month.
All right. Thank you.
Christy, need anything from me?
No. Do you want me to send the courier tomorrow or wait till Wednesday?
Tomorrow's fine. I'm going to stay here till I got it done.
Sounds good. Okay. Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. I'll see you around.